Do you have an old piano that you just don't want anymore? It could be that it's just taking up space that you don't have, or that it sounds or feels horrible, and it's just not working right. Many people start out thinking or wondering if their old piano might be worth something. Yet, in pianos, unlike string instruments, older is not better. So what are your options? This is a question that we get asked pretty often at M. Steiner & Sons. In this video, we'll give you a few solutions and options for solving this common problem. One of the first questions to ask is whether you ever want a piano in your life, or whether there's a child or someone who might like to play in the future. Some have found that the idea of a fun-to-play, better instrument makes them take a fresh look at the role of the piano. If so, your best option might be to trade the piano towards something newer or better. Often, we haul out an old piano when delivering a new one. If you have a piano that's less than 30 years old, we welcome the opportunity to trade it towards a new piano. To start the process of trading in your piano, please give us a call so that we can go over the information that we need, such as pictures of the inside, outside, serial number, and any other details. If your piano is still in basic working condition and still holds a tune, you may be able to sell it. However, unless you have a reputable brand piano less than 30 years old, don't expect too much from the sale of an old piano. The market is flooded with old pianos. A piano's value completely depends on its musical quality. In general, it is rare for pianos over 30 years old to retain value, but that depends on the brand and the environment of where it was used or stored. Check out our article and video on What Is My Piano Worth for more details and potential price ranges. Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace are the two most common places to post your piano for sale. If your piano is beyond its prime, but still holds an acceptable tone and touch, a donation may be a win-win. Students looking for their first trial piano often look for a serviceable piano at a charity-sponsored thrift shop. You might get a tax deduction and the satisfaction of knowing that your piano is still being put to use. Plus, the beginning student has an instrument that can at least help them learn the basics of piano playing. Finally, a charity or thrift store may pick up the piano for you for free, a serious bonus. Unplayable or barely functional instruments can do more harm than good to a person's musical interest, since playing them is either not possible or fulfilling in the least. So we often urge people not to go down this route with many instruments. When a musical instrument is no longer able to create music, it would seem to have lost its reason for being. However, clever interior designers have found other uses for piano cases, whether from grands or uprights. A quick search of the craft website Etsy shows some great examples of how to repurpose part or the entire case of your piano. Another example is this video of how to make a piano bar out of a vertical piano. One popular repurposing is to make the old piano case into a curvy bookshelf. Others use this same idea to hold objet d'art. Certainly, such a new use for an old piano can give one an instant conversation piece when visitors come to your home. Most of the time, due to the deterioration on the inside and outside of the instrument, though it may seem cruel, the best place for the piano to go to rest is a landfill. One disadvantage is that this option may cost you a few $100s, especially if you have to pay the landfill authority or a third party to come and retrieve it from you. If a piano is entrenched with sentimental value, it may be very hard to let go of. Pianos can be rebuilt with components replaced to give the instrument new life. However, the cost of restoring a piano can and will almost certainly be more expensive than buying a new piano. The costs of rebuilding will far exceed the value, since you're likely the only one with the sentimental attachment. Many people are disappointed to find out that the investment that they made into rebuilding does not reflect in market value of the piano. Rebuilding a piano can take anywhere from several months to almost a year, depending on how much work needs to be done. To start the process of rebuilding an older piano, please give us a call so that we can figure out exactly what needs to be done and we can point you in the right direction. If you haven't played a new piano recently, sometimes people are amazed at how different the experience can be and realize their lack of interest in their piano was because of its musical quality. If you're wondering if that's you, please make a reservation at one of our showrooms in West Newton or South Boston. You can make a private appointment at a time that works for you.